the topic is apparently, I think we're roasting the attire that was worn during the inauguration, um, which is probably uneventful for you because I doubt you care about fashion.
That's kind of the topic. Um, it's
I,
really just a
I thought that was at
reflection.
least one of the topics.
Definitely. It
Or
we're
I saw Liz say it somewhere, and I was like, oh, I'll partake in a roast. That's my forte.
we cannot escape this conversation without discussing the fashion, because I mean, honestly, it's the only thing I think that we can talk about without, wanting to start a literal civil war. So I think that's what we need to cover. Liz, you said you had a PowerPoint. What the heck?
Yeah, I
She
keep
put the
saying things.
picture. She put the picture. Oh, you didn't. Let me piece them together real quick. Because I probably won't partake in the majority of this conversation. So while you're doing that, I will piece together some slides.
All right.
I
Yeah.
absolutely will. I claimed I was going to do that, and I realized when I get off work, I don't want to do any more work.
Ha!
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Okay, I'm doing this now.
You do that. Ollie, thanks so much for
Thank you.
joining us. Jordan, thank you so much for your partnership in our inevitable defeat, but what could have been victory. I appreciate you. Nestle's doing her part, putting together some things. Liz, you spurred this conversation, but first I really want to talk to Jock. Jock, my homie, my absolute brother,
Yeah.
my kinfolk, of the skin folk. I really want to talk to you because I don't know about the rest of these
I hate
heathens
this
in this
man.
chat, but I don't know if y'all know this. Jock literally herself is an actual fashion designer. I've worked with her
Oh,
for
Lord.
1 or 2 different years on several occasions. She's designed fashion, and I've been a photographer at some of her fashion shows. She is literally the authority figure in this conversation. So I would like to open the floor to her. Jock, we saw a lot of monochrome today, a whole lot of looks, a whole lot of snatched
We
waist.
did indeed.
I want to know what stood out to you. What is your gut response?
Ooh, you want my gut response or what I have been reading off of other people's responses? Because I've been reading a lot.
I want to know. how
Wait,
do
are
you
we
feel
doing
first?
this now? I'm
A
getting
lot-
the pictures ready.
No, we don't have
Yeah.
any. We don't have
let
any
us set up
visuals.
the. Let us.
We'll set the stage. We don't have any visual information yet. So Nestle, you do
I
that.
feel like we need visuals.
Yeah.
We will get
Yeah,
the
to
visuals.
explain
That's
what she likes.
Explain it to us. Paint a picture in
I
my
will say
mind.
my gut reaction is, black women never fail us, and
Luna.
I'm specific. Well, I'll go into specifics once we get the PowerPoint.
Good. That's a good way to set the stage. Liz, your immediate response. How do we like the fashion at the 2021 inauguration?
I'm like, if you know me, I'm a big fan of color. So I'm like, I was very happy to just see the variety of color. Purple is also my favorite color, so I was very happy to see multiple purples.
Ooh.
And just taking, it's like, I'm a big fan of long coats. I can never find any because I'm 5'2". But
Oh man.
I love I love a good long coat. It just gives, like, I saw this tweet. It was like season 1 of Scandal. So
I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
It really did give season 1 Scandal to me.
Mhm.
Like, I was like luxury, rich.
Yep.
I don't know.
Peacoats.
I was into it. It's peacoat season, and like being in the South, like I feel like I
A lot of
don't
real
really,
colors.
Yeah,
I
you
don't get to
you
really
do
be
that.
in my peacoat bag the way I would like.
Mhm.
So I was
You really don't.
living vicariously.
You don't get a lot of
through these
opportunities
people.
to take advantage of it.
Exactly. I'm just like, damn. But they did what they had to do. I can't be mad at it at all.
Shout out to Ali who says, as a colorblind person, I absolutely adored the unique shades of gray I saw. Oh my.
Is he colorblind to all?
No, he's like red-green colorblind. So this man can
So
see
what-
plenty shades of blue.
So what is he talking about?
He's a fool. That's what he is. Anyway, so back to Luna, who says, in the spirit of fashion, I put on these blue light glasses to make myself look more intelligent. That is not untrue. Anyway, she will
do
be
that
the
all the
first to
time.
mention. I want her to, she's going to share some opinions about, I guess, a slightly more serious topic about representation of black women at the inauguration. We'll get to that later, but she will have some advice. She will have some
Wait.
words to share later.
The lack of, or there being black people.
It's
Which
neither.
way? Which way?
It is neither that there is a lot of it, nor is that there is an absence of it. She will talk about what it means that there was some, and what those particular forms of representation actually meant. to her.
Okay, I feel like that's a hot. Well, we can dive more into it. But my initial thought is, I feel like because of the fact that it was, people of the past, relevant people of the past only, for the most part, makes it a little hard for them to dive into like having more representation. But because there wasn't previously representation at all, and that is what they invited. I say what they invited as if those aren't people. The Waipepa were there because the Waipepa were there in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, look at Bernie Sanders. He's so precious.
Yeah, he was looking real cute today. Very, very Vermont dad. Yeah.
He was given I hate my job Boston couture.
He really was.
Someone on Twitter said he was repping New Jersey dad core.
Mm-hmm. He was giving this could have been in an email.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Okay, I've almost gathered. I gotta make sure nobody's getting left out. Especially these men. Some of these men, and they're also getting included because
I was upset by honestly the fitting of some of these suits.
Yeah, it's not even. It wasn't even the fact that the suits were bad because men's fashion is just like on the floor, like the bar.
Oh yeah,
on
true.
the floor.
Bars on the floor.
So for them to not even
Western men's fashion fails us.
Yeah. Western civilization, if you're talking about, West Europe and the United States, our fashion is limited to, I don't know, what do we have? We got like 4 categories: pants, shorts, shirts, jackets. Ain't shit else.
But I'm just.
It's time for you to start opening Vogue and start dressing fashionable, Astral. You gotta start mixing prints, patterns, textures.
Your time is now, Mark.
You send me some of these donations. You send me some of these donations. I get that Vogue budget. Best believe I'll be.
You better go to the thrift store. You better go to the thrift store and start looking like an Instagram e-boy.
I want to. Okay, I don't want to do Instagram e-boy. I want to do Pinterest sugar daddy.
You need.
I was
gonna say pull a Billy Porter, but if you want to go that route, be my guest.
Ooh, Billy Porter. I like
Can we
that.
I'm kind of into the Steve Jobs aesthetic, mainly because I love the turtleneck.
What in the hell? Okay, roll that back. Say that again. We're not gonna act like you didn't slide over that. Say that. What now?
Okay, no, that's not a bad statement to make. I'm like a good fitted turtleneck on women and men is like
it's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's
Ashley was
she's
really
not
trying
saying
to play me like I was talking out crazy.
It's just that when you said Steve Jobs, that threw me off a little bit. Just him, not the look.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Now, I'm personally offended by what you said because this is what I thought when you said turtleneck.
Let me.
Oh Lord.
Watch screen. Oh. Oh no.
Oh man, a throwback.
Honestly, low-key a fit. Look,
man, if that's what you're doing, if this is what you're doing in the 90s, bro, I'm not mad at it, and I'm okay. Turtleneck and a chain is consistently hard-hitting, but this man here, look, dog, this man here.
The Rock was really feeling himself with that one.
Blue needs to go to Marshall's, get yourself a gold plated sterling silver chain for Valentine's Day.
I don't mind.
And then put him in a turtleneck. Not with those pants though. Not with those pants. Hey, something else.
His pants don't fit right in the first one, but in this second one here, when he's bald, got the watch, got the little bracelet and the fanny pack. I don't know, man. He looking right with the earring and the bald head. I think he's doing it for me. I think the second one doing it.
She said I'm trying, but he said she won't wear it.
Of these two people, and then I'm good.
I don't wear.
You're talking about the Biden granddaughters?
I can't. Are those? Is that who they are? Okay, let me find them.
The ones wearing the pastel are the granddaughters of Biden.
Yeah, what are we looking at? Yeah. What are we looking at?
The one wearing the flag.
That was a look. I was like, okay.
Kevin Hart?
Oh wait, the pastel.
Yeah, not Kevin Hart. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You ain't looking at my screen?
Do you see the screen?
Oh no, I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh Jesus! All right, hold on. Let me share this particular screen.
Yeah.
Because this shit is ugly.
They didn't get like good pictures. Ooh. Y'all had one job.
This is painful.
Get a good picture.
Luna, I
Okay, I'm
will
gonna
wear
roll
a gold chain when I'm out the house, but I've always had a problem not breaking them. You know, like when it's real chain, it's real soft. And all the ones I've had, they just got, I don't know, maybe I just moved too much.
Oh, the Vogue.
He's not giving you
If
an
you look
80,
on
18
Vogue.com, they
karat.
have the picture of the pastel outfits. Like if you go to the Vogue article of Inauguration Day, they have all the photos of the outfits.
Oh, great, beautiful.
Vogue,
Vogue.
also known as Vouge. Nah. We got
Of
Ooh,
course,
they
Vogue
have-
is ready.
Vice
to-
President.
I'm
I'm saying
Yeah.
they got
Real
one coming up
lives.
right now. Like, come on now. It really is the color. Yeah, when you finish that, we'll go to that PowerPoint as soon as it's finished. But right now, this is just a taste of what we're going to talk about tonight. The yellow on black skin.
I hated that. I absolutely hated that
I-
outfit. That might be a
Okay.
highlight.
always a win.
I
What?
did not like the
I'm
fact that she
gonna-
did crochet
okay.
braids for the inauguration.
I
The
will
crochet braids hurt
happily
me.
disagree. I will-
They hurt me a lot.
I
They
will
hurt
happily
me.
disagree.
I have
honestly
also been
painting me.
disagreement.
I can't wait to disagree with
upset.
y'all. What in the hell?
I'm in full disagreement.
Thank you. Okay, see, if I got Jock on my side, I don't give a damn what the rest of y'all say.
What? No.
No.
Yeah.
But I do want to hear your argument for it or against it.
Yeah, I don't understand y'all.
Oh, Lady Gaga, make sure she's on there because I got thoughts on that.
Oh, yes, I got-
outfit,
I
too.
got-
I'm
her in
okay
there,
with you saying what you saw say about Lady Gaga. But
I'm in my last picture.
But
Let me
yeah,
get the share link.
this jacket? What you talking about? I'll say what you want to about the hair. I have no opinions on hair. I don't know what the shit hair is. But that yellow?
I'm very against, and this is just a personal preference. I hate when primary colors are put together. So that yellow
Oof.
and that red hat really.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
All right.
But damn, can she sing? Ollie, the girl did not sing. So who are you talking about?
She did spoken
We're,
word.
we're
No, I
talking
think
about
it's
Lady
spoken-
Gaga.
Wait a minute.
He's talking about Lady Gaga.
Oh, I didn't think
Oh,
she did a
I
good job
see.
either.
Yeah, before y'all get on this Scottish man. He's not
I was
talking about
about to come for him. Come for him. How do I get out of here so I can paste the link? Okay.
I think any of the singing people today
Astro.
did a good job.
There you
Not
go.
one.
All right, you got something for us?
I was very disappointed.
In my mention.
What's my
baby.
question? What question do you ask, Luna? Oh, what's wrong with the crochet braids? I don't like crochet braids. I don't like crochet braids when they're pulled back, especially.
Oh yes, pulled back. They just see. I don't know. They just don't look right.
After
You know,
request
it also makes the
access.
person's forehead look even larger because like there's just so much there's so much hairline when it's pulled back. So yeah,
much
personally, I don't really like crochet braids.
I have requested
I like-
access.
Oh, you have to request the access. How do I get you in?
All right.
Shit.
What you do is you go to share, and
Okay.
there are buttons there.
I like the fact that she wore crochet braids because, like, given 10, 20 years back, that look wouldn't be allowed. So the fact that she did that shows that,
Okay.
like,
Refresh.
it's a lot more accepted as a style that is less stigmatized.
I agree.
Yeah, okay, I agree. Okay, so I was watching the ABC News run of the inauguration, and two of the ladies on there too were also wearing like faux dreads as well. Like I
Mhm.
actually didn't see any black. Actually, there was one person that was working from home that had straight hair. Like the two black women that are actually there, they were both wearing faux dreads. So I do understand that. I do understand what you're saying.
Okay, Astro, give it a nice refresh. Let's see what's happening.
Let's give it a whirl. Ah, there we go. All right, homies and chromies from another big brony. All right, I hope y'all can still see. All right, so here we are. Okay.
We have to start off strong. And I do have one comment to make about Homegirl.
Comment.
About.
I
Comment.
haven't seen it yet.
Oh damn! It's not even. We're not ready yet. Hold on.
Oh, it's here. Do y'all see it on Discord? Because it's on my stream.
Oh, I can't see it. Oh, okay. I can
It's
see
showing
it.
us request sent and then a lock symbol.
I don't think that's
Access
a fit
denied.
per se.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
All right, if y'all can see it now, let me know when y'all can see it. We'll begin.
Oh, maybe
Okay,
I
yep.
watch.
I can see it on the Twitch stream, but not on Discord.
Yeah, what screen? I think you're sharing a different screen on Discord,
I
or
definitely
maybe
am.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you close the window for that
Yeah,
stream, it didn't close itself. So here, there you go.
How to quit your job and still get paid? Someone please inform me. Okay.
What in the hell? What inside of the hell?
Right?
All right, what's up, old Mike?
There we go.
Mike, tell me how you feel about this inauguration fashion, also known as monochrome magic. Let's begin. So we have 44 and Michelle, or shall I say, former First Lady Michelle Obama and her husband. What do we think about this red? What is this, burgundy? Is that what y'all?
I'm about to say, you said red, that's burgundy.
Thank you.
Burgundy. I'm really into it. It's giving me, the belt is giving me like Gucci vibes in the
Yes,
worst
actually,
way
very
possible.
In the worst way?
Yeah, I love the color. I do think the belt. I think the belt's a little too high.
Yeah, it's a little too high. It's a little too thick. Quite honestly, I feel like I could have gone without it. I don't know.
I wouldn't have.
It might look.
It
It might look better if she's standing still, but because she's moving, it's like awkward.
Mayhaps.
So
And
my
I really
biggest-
wish she would have committed to the mask with the fit.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity there. I agree.
But-
yeah.
But honestly, only Biden's family committed to the color matching mask. Like they planned.
As they should.
Because the president and his
They're
family.
the president.
I was like, this family planned these masks.
I think it may have been Gucci. I don't know where I read that. Let me look that up right now. But
It might be a Gucci belt. It could be.
because I mean,
no.
Twitter. I don't know where I found it. Let me see.
No, but I also think
Sergio Hudson. That's the name of the designer.
Michelle Obama's belt
Sorry, I'm looking at
stole the show on Inauguration Day. This is from today.
They're lying.
I have never heard of Sergio Hudson, but that is apparently the designer.
Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay.
So we
That
call
coat is
this
so nice.
the color is Merlot. Merlot colored coat.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's
like
basically
wine.
burgundy.
That makes sense. Wine color.
And it definitely is Sergio Hudson. Jock is right. Let me see.
Yeah, Mike was like, she should have had the matching gloves. Like that also could have added to it.
No,
Like,
no,
I feel like she-
I'm okay with the gloves being black the same way that her shoes are. I feel like there could have maybe
that's
been
true.
some of that Merlot, or maybe even if we want to be bold about it, some gold trim on the mask. I think that would have been a nice touch.
Okay,
That's
my
fair.
only criticism of this
I vibe with
actual
that.
outfit is the fact that I hate dropped crotch jumpsuits.
Oh, I hate it.
Like,
I look like they just look like
Fair
a
enough.
diaper. It
Yeah.
just gives me diaper vibes, and I could go without.
Yeah, this needed to be hem higher. It needed to be hem higher. There's like too much just drop going on.
Now I like what
For
Mike
me.
said. Mike said 44 should have ran back to the tan suit that we know they was mad about way back when. Now Luna does point out that would have clashed with his wife's suit, with Michelle's suit, and that's fair. But Mike wanted to spark some controversy, so I'm not opposed.
I
to
love it. First of all, that tan suit was a fit. I don't understand.
Easter Daddy.
What was the
come
issue?
On. Come on with it. I don't know, because it went black or gray. That's it.
We have to retire the blue suits. They're old, they're boring, they're tired.
I agree.
I'm tired.
Now I feel
Like,
go ahead, Jock, because I want to show y'all something real quick.
I think Liz was about to say something.
But
Oh, yeah.
I am in agreement. Like we can do so much better for men's fashion as a whole. We just choose not to. Well, fashion industry chooses not to.
Nah,
Man,
But I do think like
where's this?
suit is well fitted, so I will give him that.
It's very well. He has like, is that a scarf underneath the jacket? It's looking good. I respect it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. This is like the bare minimum. You look good. There's really nothing else to say.
Yeah.
It's
like-
it doesn't stand out.
It's uninteresting,
fine.
but there's nothing negative you could say. It's very solid.
Yeah. It's like the baseline of like you look good. That's it.
What a brother should look like. That being said, though, I do want to turn your attention. If y'all could look back at the stream real quick, because I don't want to change the Discourse stream. If y'all want to look back at the stream real quick, I feel like something about her outfit. I knew I had seen the color before. It calls back to the 44's second inauguration in 2013, where she wore a similar colored set of gloves. I want y'all to take a look at this.
Wait,
The
you say
purple's
similar?
supposed to mean
Reverse on 'em.
something. That's not similar.
No.
What?
In this image, it does definitely look more purple, but let me show you. It depends on where your sunlight is. It looks more red. It was definitely more red when she was walking during the parade, as opposed to when she was on Capitol Hill. It's a different looking color, but this is what it reminded me of. And right here, it looks very purple because it's standing right next to her daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's pulling a
I
reverse
really
on
hate
him.
that bowl cut. Oh. Lord
Ah.
Jesus.
Yeah, same.
I'll
The
be the
bow cut
first
was
to say
not
this.
good.
I'll be the first to say this. I hate bangs of any kind. All right.
You don't like the bayang?
I
Not the bayang?
I have
Wow.
never in my life enjoyed bangs of any sort, with the maybe the exception of Carly Rae Jepsen, because I love her. Other than that, though,
Her hair this time around was very nice. I love her hair for this look.
oh, and I can tell y'all
Yeah.
who did her hair. Her name is, let me see, because I have it
Good
right
tell us
here.
the hairstylist.
Her name is
I was about to say.
Yene Dem2. If you want to find her on Twitter, it's at YENEDAMTEW. She was the stylist. She was the hairstylist for Michelle Obama today.
I don't even want to know how much she probably, you
I'm
know.
about to say I don't need to know.
costs.
I can't
I
afford
don't
it.
need to know. That's out my
Wait.
tax bracket.
I
Yeah.
kind of do want to know what.
Might
How
be.
do you spell it again?
It is YENEDAMTEW. I'll type it into the chat,
Gotcha.
Oh, I think.
and I might send y'all a tweet. But yeah, it was very exciting today. Hair by
That's
Yene
looking
Dem2.
like real hair.
Because if it's not, I can't tell.
But if it's not, then good for her.
She did a good job of tricking me. Ooh, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
It gives me like the natural girl side swoop vibes. Makes me think it's natural.
Indeed.
but
Yeah, with this
she-
image alone, I really legitimately could not tell you if this ain't hers. But
Yeah, the
regardless,
frontal for sure.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I don't care if it's hers or not. Fantastic.
It's good.
Impeccable. Strong start. Great marks from them all. I give this particular ensemble a 9 out of 10. Really good job here. Moving on.
I'd give it a 9.
Okay.
I'd give it a 9 as well.
Ranks from anybody else? Anybody want to put some numbers here for the record?
I will give it a 8.5 just because those pants could have been way better fitted.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pants.
It's the pants.
It's
Just-
pants.
It's the pants.
Nah, that's
Like
it.
I love her coat so much, the way it like flows, but like the
Yeah.
pants.
But the pants.
A damn near floor length coat. Oof.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
so good.
I'm talking about money. Like
Okay, wait, no, the coat might push it up to a 9, but let's continue.
Your net worth goes up by $1 million for every inch you add to your coat. All right, the Obamas, Dr. and President Joe Biden. Fantastic. Let me just say, I, in general, personally, have never really been a fan of this color blue. But if she wore anything else, if she wore literally any other color, it would not have worked for me. I think this is the perfect color for Dr. Biden. How do y'all feel?
I think it looks really nice with her hair.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It gives this
I don't know.
particular outfit, and I think it's the fabric, gives me like Easter Sunday church vibes.
Mhm.
And
But the entire speech was basically about God. Like
I mean, I know
they were giving so much Christianity and through it.
the fact that she committed to this monochrome moment with the shoe. Can we talk
Mhm.
about the shoe? That blue
Mhm.
is on point. That shade of blue, I'm into it. I don't like the what's it called? The furry shit. The fur.
The fur collar and the
Yeah, the fur
cuffs.
collar. It's
Yeah, I
it's
think
a
that could
little
have been
much.
toned down.
All right.
It could have been toned down.
I think I finally know what it is. If y'all want to, again, take a look at my screen, I have found why I like her hair color, as blonde as it is. I love that hair color with that blue. She reminds me of, and I'll just show y'all if y'all want to take a look on my screen right now. This is not disrespect. This is just what I thought of. She reminds me of a vanilla Tootsie Roll.
Sir.
so specific.
This is exactly like, look, just
Oh my god.
bear with me. You see this, right?
Oh
that
my God.
blue, that particular shade of blue, and that particular brand of white. This is what I was thinking of. No disrespect whatsoever. It just goes together. I grew up with this candy. This is why her hair and that suit just go together.
That Tootsie Roll is also
You're
really
not
good.
speaking a lie.
That is a good taste.
Yeah, that particular flavor is very good.
That's a good damn Tootsie Roll.
I just
Okay,
don't
so we
like
get
that.
it, right?
I don't like that you made that association. I'm not gonna not think about that.
I respect that.
Yeah. Okay. I personally really like this outfit.
Mm.
I like the only thing I would have changed about it was the mesh in the dress.
Okay.
I would have removed the mesh and just kept the diamonds or whatever, the jewels as a
Oh,
necklace itself.
that's a good point.
Oh, for her
Yeah.
chest.
But like,
Just make that as like a
Yeah.
simple pearl necklace.
it doesn't have to be simple. Like if you wanted to keep the jewel, like the diamond, I don't think those are diamonds, but like the clear whatever jewel that actually
Oh,
is.
because it looks like it is attached to the dress. It doesn't look like it's a necklace.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, it's
indeed.
attached to the dress here. Yeah.
I mean, I'll be
would,
honest.
like-
Yeah.
The modesty that she is projecting by having that little thing over her chest, that part, I mean, like you said, this is something that correspondents on ABC actually said as soon as the inauguration concluded. They said this didn't feel so much like a presidential speech as much as it felt like a day at church. Is right after the benediction and don't nobody want to go home, everybody around talking to each other. That's what it felt like. Everybody got that same vibe, and I feel like it would have been not inappropriate, but it would have been, you know, somewhat off theme if she hadn't done this.
I know. I mean, like, I know this is the standard, like, first lady look for the most part. So
Yeah.
I'm, like, not at all surprised.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But
Honestly, no,
If she wore a hat, I think that would have pushed it too far into church Sunday.
A
Oh,
Sunday hat.
Honestly, she did do something different. Like she went bold with a mix of like textures here. The velvet, the mesh, the tweed. Like she did a lot of texture. Like the leather
gloves,
Like,
yes.
There's a
Mhm.
lot of texture mixing here that she surprisingly pulled off pretty well.
yeah.
Like I don't think there's a lot of people that could pull off the amount of textures that she has going on in this one outfit very well.
God knows I
So,
could.
so I commend their entire her and like
I'm trying to see
the
who
granddaughters
designed that.
for like trying to be daring or like going bold with their color choices.
Indeed.
So-
Indeed.
I really enjoy that.
I'm glad that you
My-
mentioned the different fabrics, but I also agree the different textures as well. I like that.
Now, I do have a criticism for Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
Okay.
Oh God,
No.
can you believe? Oh,
Not
Continue,
only is
sorry.
his tie crooked, and that's just pissed me off.
is crooked.
It's also not a complimentary shade of blue. It's making me angry.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it because
it should have matched.
we understand the pattern of presidents bearing the color of their respective parties for ties in the modern political era. And of course, I don't think it's a problem that he likes blue, especially when her blue is so light. It makes sense. I mean, a
He
navy,
could've
a
gone with
royal
that
blue,
very-
a color
But he could
California
have
blue.
gone with that very, very light blue that's in like the mesh color,
He could have.
and that would have been it for me. Because I understand why he wouldn't want to go with the other colors because they're a little too bold. But the one he's giving me like really dances on the purple family, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know. It's like blue
A
purple,
periwinkle.
a periwinkle,
Indigo, periwinkle. That's it.
and I'm just like, ooh, Joseph, sir.
I agree. I feel like my biggest problem is that it just doesn't connect with anything we see in either of these shots. You know, everything that she got on, that Dr. Biden has on, match with something else. Everybody got a compliment. Everybody got a partner. Everybody vibing with something. This kind of just comes out of nowhere, and if he were by himself, it wouldn't be such a problem. I still wouldn't like it. You know, they mentioned his pants. He got a little watch. You know what I'm saying? His grill ain't iced out because he got a mask on. I'm just saying,
No watch.
like,
No watch.
I don't know if he doesn't have on a watch. It's that I can't see it in this shot, and
I don't-
if we
actually
can't
don't
see
think
it, it
he
Not
doesn't
even a
count.
Rolex.
If we can't see it, it doesn't count. That's how fashion works now. I'm just letting y'all know.
I mean, that's true. But also, this is a complete
not
side
wrong.
note. But the lady that's behind them in the middle, her masks seem a little too tight. Like, does she need to breathe?
Who? Oh, girl, right here, standing right next to the man reaching.
Yes,
That's her
like,
daughter.
That mask looked real tight. Is she okay?
It looks tight. It also looks like something's pointing. Maybe I don't want to speculate.
Something's going on.
Well,
Okay, but I would give this one. I'd honestly say I'm giving it a 9.5 because I do like it better.
Wow.
Maybe
I
she's
do like it
talking.
better.
She might be. I'll be honest with you, Nestle. I like
Should
the
we
direction
rate
you're
them as a
going.
couple, or should we do it like separately?
I feel like it would be fair because we have images of them as a couple, and we did the Obamas as a
That's
couple.
fair.
So I feel like, you know, in order to stay consistent.
Oh, I didn't know we were rating the men. I assumed they were just here for entertainment.
Oh no,
I'm-
Luna, it's not her nose. Her nose is up here. I'm talking about this thing right here. I think it's her chin, but it's like really far from her chin, so I don't really know. As a couple, I feel like Joe. Okay, I had nothing bad to say about Obama, but I have one criticism of Biden's suit, And so I don't want that to detract from Dr. Biden's suit, because I think I like Dr. Biden's attire more than I like Michelle Obama's attire, but I like Joe Biden's suit less than I like Barack's suit. So it just evens back out to a 9 to me.
I'm just gonna stick with the 9.5 because I'm willing to give Dr. Biden a 10.
Okay.
I think I'll give her a 10.
I don't see anything wrong with her outfit. And also extra points, whether or not they make it to the scoreboard, impressive ability to pull off all these different materials, fabrics, tones, patterns. It honestly is impressive. Everybody else had something good. She did something daring. And for that, you know, she get extra marks. I appreciate that.
And she chose a up and coming designer too.
Oh, look
so
at
like they could easily so the suits for Joe and Kamala Harris' husband are both Ralph Lauren, which is Americana,
of
yes.
course.
But
Yeah.
like Ralph Lauren does not need press.
He does not need the coins. He's good. He's great.
He really don't.
Never need another coin.
He's solid.
Not
So I'm so
one.
glad that like both Joe, I keep saying Joe, but I really should say Dr. Biden because she does when it comes to education, she's like probably one of the best people in the country. Like I'm glad that both Dr. Biden and Kamala Harris decided to use small designers to give them press because they know the power that gives. I guess men probably don't appreciate it as much in terms of like what you wear can really boost someone's career.
Indeed.
Hold on,
Or
I have to
destroy
share
you.
this photo in the Discord because people are really out here acting wild. Hold on.
And just throw a little quick fact out there. The designer of Dr. Jill Biden's inauguration outfit, Alexandra O'Neill, and the young label Markarian. So who that person is, I don't think I've heard of them before. So I mean, yeah, clearly they're new. But apparently she dropped the image in the Discord. Bro, I saw this from the exact same person too.
Let me see.
I'm sick of y'all.
Wait, I'm looking
my
to.
God.
Zoom, so
Oh my God.
people can truly
Sir.
understand what we're dealing with.
I have seen so many. How do people move so fast with these memes?
Baby, Photoshop, the way these folks be clicking and clacking as soon as something drop on Twitter, I cannot keep up.
Oh man, that is impressive. First of all, poor Birdie.
We gonna get on his ass. Trust me. Trust me.
I feel like this has the opposite energy of I had to do it to him. It feels more like I feel like it feels like I had it done to me.
They did it to him, Lord Jesus. This po brother, bro. Let me tell you, Bernie with a steel chair. Oh, my favorite thing. This is what I wish national politics was more like, just memes. I will say, side note, I am looking forward to decrying the acts of my representatives because I disagree with their policies, as opposed to thinking that they are despicable human beings. I'm looking forward to that again. Not gonna like anybody anymore. Not gonna praise any elected official. But I think it'll be nice. I hope this is what happens. It will be nice for me to not have to go every waking moment thinking about how is our republic going to fall today. And I hope that's what's to come. But yeah, Liz.
Next one.
Moving on to the next fit.
Get into it.
All right, so controversy amongst the reviewers here. I love this outfit. Love really everything about it. Those pants. What is that? I don't know if that's a skirt or dress. I never got to see her walk up. I just saw her when she got to the podium. I don't know what the bottoms are.
It looks like plain.
You think it looks like a not leather? It's like it could be like a long silk skirt.
This picture upsets me more than how it.
The inclusion of
talking at the stand.
I'm about to say the inclusion of that mask really just
The mask.
The mask I don't like. Yeah.
I don't think the mask.
I don't think saves it.
I think I like the mask in isolation, but that's not how fashion works. I think the mask would have been great if it was identical in pattern to whatever is on her head. I don't know if that's a hat.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what to call it. But then again, if y'all want to be forensic scientists here, whoever's taking this photo is clearly using a flash, an artificial flash. So the color of her mask may be identical to the color of her headwear. And it just doesn't look like that because it's in the middle of a flash, which you can see on her forehead right there. You can see in the cameras in the back. Like, we know that this is not manipulated, but it's different.
You can tell in other pictures that is her headpiece is very, very red.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd put another picture.
You can see the pattern is different though. Like there's some points of like there's another color in that mask. It's not
like
just all red. It could be bedazzled.
Yeah, I feel like whoever put together the outfit, like the mask was just kind of a second thought.
Okay, so after I'm doing a very aggressive zoom right now.
Oh my!
And she's wearing like a silky. It looks like a skirt. It looks like it could be a skirt.
So it's a skirt.
Like this.
I think it might
skirt
be a
moment.
skirt.
I don't know. It's just giving.
It's a very long jacket.
It's given White House intern for the summer, and this is the lawn party.
I agree.
I don't like.
I just feel like the fit could have snapped like a little harder. For like how monumental this moment was. Like I really wanted a snatched look. Not like snatched like tight, but like something that was speaking to my soul. And also I'm super obnoxious, but I really hate the fact that her buttons are silver buttons, but she's wearing gold jewelry. That pisses me off, and I can't unsee it now.
I don't think that's picky at all. I think it stands out. I think silver and gold.
I thought I was obnoxious.
No. Like,
I do that, but though I'm not proud of myself.
And the thing is, I love her ring. That ring is very unique.
That's a really pretty ring.
Yeah, it looks like it's something that she maybe inherited. You know, maybe it's a family heirloom of some sort. But like the ring is really pretty. It's just a shame that like, it's like the buttons with this yellow suit. I like the trim. I like the color. This like goldenrod colored inside. I think that's wonderful. It's a shame the buttons aren't that color because now it clashes with her ring. And if the ring isn't there, then the buttons aren't a problem.
Correct.
I think if she didn't have like the puffy headband, there's a better, I think, what is it called? A tiara band? If she just had like the gold jewelry in her hair, I think that would have complemented the jacket a lot better.
Yes, I agree.
Indeed.
Is it good? What's happening?
Somebody having some problems.
Oh god, that's probably me. There we go.
Doggone. So Ashley says that gold and silver are hard to pair together, and I generally do agree. However, I will, if I could point your attention to the Star Wars universe, there's a material called electrum, which is basically gold and silver.
Oh my god.
I just look at this. Gold and silver can work if they are in isolation with one another. If like you have like a red and a blue and a green and then add gold and silver, it's gonna look strange. It's just gonna look like you got dressed in the dark. You couldn't.
Yeah, no, that looks good. I like mixed metals. Like if I saw someone wearing mixed metaled rings, I typically don't really have a problem with it. But I feel like it's hard to translate that into like an actual outfit without it being a little like I'd rather not.
Indeed, it's like something. It's like against the backdrop of her yellow outfit. Like when you're so close to a color, like you have not complementary is not the word, but when your colors are so adjacent, it's very hard to justify going straight across the color wheel or choosing the inverse or the opposite or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a crime in a lot of ways to pair navy with black. They're so close and not the same thing that you look like an idiot because it looks like you don't know what you're wearing. As opposed to something that's so incredibly different, it looks intentional.
Oh, you're gonna hate all the people I interviewed with. That was a common combination that they did.
I agree.
Who do you interview with?
Oh no, when I was doing grad school interviews. Just like a general room of up and coming scientists, you can say.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, once you put the term scientist, I automatically assume for the most part they can dress. So
it's the reality that we live in.
Indeed.
Is there a correlation between being invested in science and having fashion sets?
Only stereotypically. Well, not only
stereotypically as like a STEM people typically stereotypically aren't the most fashion forward in my experience.
And to respond to Ashley, I know you didn't say that it's impossible. I actually agree with you when I said that it's difficult. I just wanted to offer some examples to the contrary as to why it's so possible, especially for an event of this magnitude. You think that they would have done it, and the fact that it wasn't done, I think, is justification for us to give it a mark against the fit. If my drift is being caught here, I think silver and gold look great together. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't want to be mean, but I love the jacket, but the jacket is really the only thing I have an opinion on. I think the black skirt is fantastic with it.
Okay, I have a changed opinion. I have a changed opinion. I went to go creep on, well, a slightly changed opinion. I went to go creep on her Instagram. Those beads, whatever that is, it's mixed metal. It's gold and silver. Makes it better. It does seem a little bit more red.
Mm-hmm.
It actually is a lot more red. But I think that red has more of a pink undertone, whereas the headband does not.
Yeah, I see that.
So I do think this goes back to your photo comment saying that it could look different because of the way it was taken.
Indeed.
I still don't like it, but I like it. I dislike it a little less.
Indeed. I personally give her a solid 7 because she looks better than the average bear.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that. Don't get us wrong. We're literally I just want everybody to understand we're critiquing people at the inauguration, and so we have to remember that this is a very different context from some Joe Schmo you see on the street. She looks better than I'll ever probably look, first and foremost. But when you compare it to the other looks that we're looking at today at the inauguration, I'm gonna give this fit a 7 because I really genuinely love that yellow jacket, and that's really all I can see well enough to judge from this image.
True.
Yeah, I would also give it a 7 because I also really love the jacket. I love yellow on black people. It's always like we always make it work. But I think if the headband and the mask wasn't there, then it'd be a lot higher. Or if they were different colors.
Yeah, if I didn't have to judge based off of, or if there were just, I know we said the exact opposite a couple pictures ago. If they were just,
ooh, wealthy. It's Prada.
oh my
Wealthy.
God.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
my.
Prada?
Shit.
Okay, I'm disappointed then.
I do love her making
I'm
moves
telling you,
though.
it's the image. I'm telling you, it's the image, man. Like, I feel like if it was just a jet black, if she was jet black and it matched her skirt, she had a white top, yellow coat, black accessories with the gold and silver jewelry, I feel like it would have been more solid, less impressive and more solid, and it's just hard to judge from this image.
True.
Very clean cut. Yeah.
Indeed. Bumblebee-esque.
Could probably do this with her outfit.
Why?
Snakes.
What's her nationality? Great question. Does anybody know her nationality?
I think she's just black. I truly think she is just black.
Yeah,
I think she's just
black as
African.
well. African.
I'm gonna creep onto her website.
Yeah, let us know if you find her website. You want to send it to me, so you post it in the Discord or something, so I can share it. Because I don't know. You know, I don't know the nationality.
Born and
her
raised
website.
in. She's from Los Angeles, so I'm guessing just
Gave me LA vibes.
yeah,
for
straight
sure.
African American.
Yes, yeah, so you know she's a first, second.
Oh, she's a Harvard.
Born and
grad.
raised in LA. Oh.
You guys do know she was the National Poet Laureate when she was 16 years old, right?
I don't even know that was a thing. So
Girl making moves.
Yeah, she acted like I knew that. Hell no, I didn't know that.
Oh,
That's great.
The fact that she went to Harvard was not surprising because this girl is practically
She got away
as
with
good as they come.
Also,
in terms of
I don't think we've even mentioned her name. What is this young woman's name?
Amanda Gorman.
Amanda Gorman. How do you spell Gorman?
Gorman.
I imagine Amanda is
So you
spelled Amanda.
Yeah, standard
You've
Amanda.
never met a Gorman in your life?
I just think of Sky Gorman and I.
Me too. I was like the only one I've ever met.
Who said they haven't met a Gorman?
Well, you know how to spell it,
You never
so-
met a Gorman.
You always have to ask for somebody how they spell their last name, unless it's Smith, because you really just don't know. Anyway,
It
next
might be an E at the end.
Yeah, let's get into the next.
All right, are these the bushes?
Yeah, it's the bush.
Yep, that's them.
Junior Bush, baby Bush.
Baby Bush. This is 43 and his wife.
Mm.
This is the ugliest outfit.
I'm not, look,
Straight out the gate.
look, man.
To say it.
I don't
That's faded blue
understand
jeans realness.
why y'all had to
And
come out so hard.
they
had
have
brown
no
scarf.
excuse. They've been doing this for forever. They have no excuse.
Is that a
I know
great
what's
mask?
happening.
And this is Laura Welch, his wife.
Hold up,
First or second, how many times?
I need a closer picture.
Yeah, it's just let me. I don't know which Bush this is. This is the second.
Oh no.
This is the only Bush left alive.
Oh, the other one dead, right? You right?
Yes, I believe he died last year.
This is the
I
only
guess
one
he
they
is Daddy
got.
Bush now.
He's a fresh dead Bush. Damn.
But yeah, I don't think she really wanted to be here because she was wearing flats.
Yeah, I'm wrong about that. He died November 30th, 2018. I remember it was during the Trump presidency, but it was, wow, it'll be 3 years ago in like, I don't know, 10 months.
10 months.
Even bother with the kitten heel. Like, come on. Oh,
Just straight flats.
you weren't even walking far. Ugh.
Now my thing is, I like, what am I saying, y'all?
You don't know what you
Is it-
like because it's nothing.
Stop this! Stop it! Stop it! Stop. Listen. Stop. I don't dislike the fit. Bruh, Mike
Who we
said, bro,
talking
it's
about?
called Let Him Live. I
Who,
like the
are we talking
brown
about Barbara?
scarf.
Are we talking about Barbara or George?
You
Is
like
that
her name? Barbara?
Is that her name?
I do like the scarf, yes.
I thought
Barbara
it was
Bush
Laura.
is Barbara
Oh, it's
is the
Laura.
yes. Barbara
Daddy
is the
Bush
wife
wife.
of HW, I believe.
Daddy
Yeah,
Bush.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy Bush. Okay. Daddy.
Like you're trying to say H.W. Bush. Stop that.
Listen, man.
Daddy Bush.
I
Big
like
Bush,
how
that's
y'all
what we call
refuse to
them.
say Bush Senior.
Yeah,
Nope.
there is.
You know,
so many
senior
Bushes.
would be easier, but you know, alas. So, Ashley, you're trying to tell me I want to know why we're even giving them crumbs because they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it.
Like, okay, I don't dislike her outfit.
Defend
It
yourself.
feels very appropriate for, a woman of her age, a former first lady, but not, someone that's prominent, as universally beloved as Michelle Obama, who every time she takes a breath, she makes a statement. Like, I don't believe Laura Welch was at the Democratic National Convention. Who is like the keynote speaker at the DNC? Michelle Obama. She is in the public life. She has a book out. She has a podcast out. I feel like she's making a very different statement. I see this as a woman who is dressed to not to say she's dressed to not impress. This looks like the attire of a woman who is showing up because it's her civic duty, not because it's her moment to steal Black Twitter again.
True. Like she is. Like they've recluded from public life. Like they're not a public. They're not a public couple anymore. Like Bush will, randomly come out and say like random things, like when he congratulated Biden on his win, but like they don't really do anything out. They don't even give speeches, nothing. So it's very different between the Obamas and Bush, for sure.
Indeed. Also, we should acknowledge there are two Barbara Bushes, one born in 1981 and her grandmother. So yeah.
Luna, you're so disrespectful.
Everything she says is rude.
It's pretty boring. But
Yeah.
that was like the thing during her her era as first lady. She didn't really seek to be in the spotlight. So
She's like, I just married a man that happened to be president, but I don't really care to be first lady.
yeah, she married Bush
That
too.
is the
like,
vibe.
Yeah,
She married a Bush.
almost
Like,
like
she knew-
Melania Trump.
No, not the same. Not the same. Those are two different situations.
We're naming very different situations, but I'm saying married a person, didn't marry the president, but married somebody who became president. I don't think First Lady Trump or First Lady Bush. Well, I mean, it actually might be different for First Lady Bush because I mean, when you're marrying the son of who would eventually become president, let me find out some genealogical history. I'm trying to find out when exactly Laura Welch.
Their political dynasty started.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find out when Laura Welch married Bush Jr. because that'll tell me, like, in comparison to when she became, because First Lady first Bush was elected in 88. He became president in 89. So if they got married before that, then that's making a very different statement than if they got married, after.
After he become president?
Yeah. Also, this Bush.
That never happens. That one goes against the entire American values. They would never.
No. I'm not saying if they got married after her husband became president. I'm saying if they got married before Bush Sr. became president. If the wife of Bush Jr. and Bush got married before Bush Sr. became president. But
even before he became president, he was still a very,
a prominent politician, popular, absolutely.
Yeah, he was still a prominent politician. Like, the Bush name was still prominent. Yeah, that's like saying, you're going to marry Kennedy, even if, before JFK became president.
Yeah, but, so is the Trump name. Trump was one of the most, famous people in American culture, and she married Melania Trump, First Lady Trump, married someone with a prominent name who she did not necessarily expect to become president, though it is a little bit different if you marry a Bush when you're marrying into a politically active family.
And that's why I think it's so different, because political
she's no Jackie Kennedy.
Political family and then a just rich family, there is rich money.
Rich money.
Trump is rich money. There's an entire
celebrity money.
There's celebrity money. That experience I feel like it's different than political experience. There's different restrictions for both of those lives. I get what you're saying, but I don't see them. I don't know. I don't think they're similar. I think those are two separate experiences. I actually don't think they would both. They would I understand I don't think they would say I understand how you feel, really.
So you're saying that more so than Melania Trump, Laura married into a family with some reasonable expectation that perhaps she would be, well, not necessarily that she would expecting to be first lady, but definitely it was more. She
would always be a politician's wife.
Yeah, it was more of an expectation, not an expectation. You could see your husband being president if you're Laura than if you were Melania.
Yeah,
I don't disagree.
If you're married to him, you got to be ready to be a first lady.
Yeah, and she married.
They wouldn't have let her marry him if she wasn't going to be the president.
No, she met George Bush. She met Bush Jr. in '77, and that was during the Reagan era. So before, not the Reagan era, during the Carter era. So before Ronald Reagan became president, I would say almost over a decade before Bush Sr. became president, she met his son. She was also the first lady of Texas.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next? Oh, we didn't give this a rating. I give her.
This is a 6. Actually, no, that's too gracious. A 5.
Stop. It meets the criteria for that. I will give it a 5.
I mean, they showed up and they just put on clothes, and good for them. Bro, Luna said 4 out of 10. Oh my. I give them a 6 because I don't really have anything to complain about. They just look like, old folk. Good for them. I'm not mad.
All out a -5.
-5? Oh, that man Jordan said he is heated. He is personally offended by that brown scarf, bro. He said he called him by his name. All right, let's move on.
Were you alive during Bush presidency?
All right, 25.
That was too much.
Damn, don't drag him.
Don't do that.
He didn't hear me. He's always done that.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
So,
big dad core.
We ain't got to say a lot about this. Mr. Sanders.
Do you see the fit of that jacket? That is 100% tech wear right there. He's ready. He's got the utility pockets. He's prepared for the elements. He's got the medical mask.
It's the medical mask for me.
Bro, not a reusable mask that you put in the washing machine and dry off. Not one with no designs or anything. This man picked this thing up at Walgreens. All right.
He said, "I take this pandemic seriously."
This man showed up, bro. He is late for his office hours, bro. He's like, let me text my students real quick. Let me send out a quick email on my phone. Let them know, look, bro, I was on my way. I was going to do the office hours. I was going to grade them tests. They decided they want to have some damn inauguration today. So look, real quick, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to come back to you.
Someone said in the chat, his mittens were made by a Vermont teacher. Please tell me that's true. Please tell me that's true.
It probably is true.
Give me anchovy.
Supporting your local artists.
how wholesome. This is 11 out of 10. You can, Birdie, come on, come through.
This is legitimately the most wholesome thing.
It really climbed on all of them.
Like,
If I am gonna critique one thing, and this is just personal preference, but I hate black and brown together in the way. So if his pants are black, then it's a no. They look
I
black,
gotta say,
but
and
they
I
could
feel
be
like
a
the
very
pants are
dark
not fitted.
and they're not fitted.
Bernie
But like, am I
Sanders.
expecting
No.
fitted
Okay,
pants
and-
from Bernie?
I would say the fact that he's wearing those gloves already tells you that he does not care that his plants are off the rack.
Was he? Is this where they sent the peasant senators? Like, where? Why is he over here?
Would you say that?
You
What's
asked
crazy
him.
is that he's with the other senators. He's like right. It's actually pretty close to the
Yeah, Congress
the podium.
attendance
That's
was limited
okay.
to for security purposes and because of COVID. Attendance was limited to 1,000 people, and y'all know that there's like 500 members of Congress, and a lot of them wanted to bring like a significant other member of their family or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
And so
No, it just seems like
it looked like he in a high school gym, don't it?
yeah. He just
Imagine
looks real out
being-
of place from like the main stage versus this.
Exactly.
Yeah, he looks like he's
Bruh.
at a hockey tournament.
Right, a mid.
Hockey
Can you see
game.
the woman behind him with the shoes and the dress? Like
Yeah.
she came dressed to impress, and he's just like, you know, whatever. I've done this a lot.
Like,
One out of 1,000 people, and you come rocking it.
All right, so the independent who ran for, in fact, they were made. All right, so this is from NBC 10 Boston. Let me see. Yes, his sweater is recycled, lined with fleece. His mittens were indeed made by a Vermont seamstress, it seems.
Oh.
Like, yeah, this man is dressed like a socialist.
In true socialist fashion, 11 out of 10.
Yeah, if you're
Love
gonna,
a man of the
say you're
people.
about something,
Yeah, and I'm
at
also
least
wrong.
be serious about it.
Not a seamstress. Ellis is the person. Their last name. Let me find their full name. Jen Ellis,
Ellis. I
Jen
found
Ellis
it.
of Essex Junction. She said, "quote She had never met the senator. She's a full-time elementary school teacher in Vermont, Essex Westford School
Aw.
District. She upcycles used wool clothes into mittens as a side business to sell at crafts fairs and gives as gifts. So his mittens are made from recycled materials. The jacket itself is recycled, and you can see his mask is not designer. It's not made of. It's a straight up cloth mask that you can buy for $8 with a pack of 100 at Costco. And he
And
wears,
actually, do not recommend using those masks long term.
yeah,
Please
you,
use a cloth mask.
you
Oh
should
yeah,
really
those are
use one.
supposed to be.
Disposable.
Those are definitely you're supposed to get rid of.
That's supposed to be disposable. Yeah.
No,
For sure.
even with using them, like, okay, so the research has been showing, like, they actually don't recommend you using disposable masks day after day after day after day, because the material that is used in those masks, they don't know what the long-term effects would be, versus cotton, where like you've been breathing cotton for most of your
Forever.
life.
Yeah, that's fair. But for me, like if I'm using, like I have a large pack, and I after the day, it's gone. Like I'm getting rid of the mask. I'm not even wearing it the next day.
Not keeping it on your car mirror like everybody else does.
First of all, that is questionable. I don't like. I understand why people do it, but also no. It's like no.
I think
I got a little situation.
I don't know a whole lot about chemistry, but I know a little bit about physics. If you hang it, I've heard, you know, if you want to, like, if you're going somewhere, you know, if you haven't soiled your mask or anything and want to wear it a second time, you can leave it out in the sun, you know, on your car dashboard or hanging on your mirror, and like the UV light from the sun can help make it a little bit cleaner. How do you feel about that? Not that I recommend it or anything. Not that it's
No.
FDA approved. But
it doesn't
No.
get hot enough.
is there?
for
Oh,
that.
I don't think the heat is I don't think the heat is part of the equation. It's the UV light from the sun.
UV rays,
Yeah.
yeah, it can be a natural disinfectant, but I don't see that. I can see that working short term, but not long term.
Indeed.
So I actually think the opposite. I think you would have to expose it to UV rays for a long-term
Indeed.
time for it to actually have an effect.
Which is what
Like,
I'm
you
saying,
leave it in
yeah.
your car for 5 minutes, it's like, okay.
Yeah, certainly not for
Like-
5
At
minutes.
that point, just change the mask.
Yeah, the point I'm
Yeah,
trying to
like-
make is that I believe there's some sand to the idea. I don't think the numbers line up. I think if you expose, any microorganisms, even human cells to intense UV light, you will definitely kill it. I don't think enough of what's coming through the sun through your
Yeah.
windshield is enough to make it clean in the way they think it does.
Yeah, like even in lab, like we can't when you're exposed to UV rays for like long term, like you're wearing a lot more material on your body because of how harsh it would actually be to clean something.
Indeed.
So just change your max, guys.
Indeed. So yeah, we need to get this stimmy so that I can donate a clean, healthy cotton reusable mask to my homie from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. Because this man
Are we
is
gonna
out here.
start a GoFundMe so that he can get a cloth mask?
Bernie is dressed like he's on a teacher's salary. Much respect to this man. All right, I give this
He lives in Vermont and makes over $161,000 a year.
Be Gucci.
He's
He's gonna get
like,
an
he's
11
super
from me
fine.
on principle.
Yeah, honestly, on the politics of on the politics of fashion, on the statement that his attire has made, surrounded by people wearing Gucci and Prada and Louis Vuitton and Ralph Lauren, this man is wearing recycled materials. Come on now.
Only one person has wore Prada.
I mean, that that we've talked about tonight, only one person was wearing Prada. We don't know how much money was out there. It was 1,000, even with COVID, 1,000 people were there, and you're saying only one person was wearing Prada that we know of.
True.
Girl,
That's true.
this is the upper crust of American politics, man. So let's we keep it pushing. Right now, Bernie, you've already won the award. So we just looking at this point. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Vice President Kamala Harris and her husband.
Okay.
Her husband a little
Okay.
dick. I don't know.
I did not. Purple is my favorite color, but I hated this dress I hated the dress and the jacket on her. I didn't think it fit her nicely.
I don't like yes, I agree. I don't think it does anything for her aside from the nice shoulder pad. Other than everything else kind of just falls and doesn't do anything.
Even her sleeves seemed to be too long. Like,
yeah.
I just think,
We're all just like,
We're just a little underwhelmed.
we're very like her.
Little.
There's like her outfit at the acceptance speech was perfect. The beige, not beige, like the satin. What color was
Oh,
that?
that was beautiful. That was
I can't remember the
Looking at
color,
the
but that
acceptance.
outfit was just so
Okay.
fabulous. I loved it so much. And then she wore this.
I'll show y'all right here on
That
the
was like-
screen. I don't even know what color to call this.
that-
Eggshell cream, off-white, but girl.
She's
It looks
fat.
white in some pictures and eggshell in others.
Yeah,
The
Seriously,
blouse is
I
definitely like creamy. I do like that suit. That's a very nice suit.
it's that.
Nevertheless, she snapped and so I was really expecting nothing crazy, but just a little something would have been nice.
something.
Like this right here, the one that she wore at her acceptance speech. There's really nothing. It's bold in the decision that she's making for it to not be predictable. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she's wearing giant feathers. She doesn't have like a table on her head or anything crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? She's just wearing a white suit that, I mean, if you really want to be honest, looks like that tan Easter suit that Obama wore several years prior. There's nothing like out of context. In isolation, there's nothing spectacular. There's nothing unusual about this suit, but the fact that you wouldn't see people wear these particular colors, it speaks for itself, and it's so damn clean.
It just looks really good on her. It looks
looks like-
so good on her.
Like female CEO kind of vibes.
Oh yes, definitely giving off. What's the thing they do at the end of the year?
What?
Like there's a big like end of the year thing where like they review all the progress. Like
Oh, you
that
talking
the
about
company is made.
the State of the Union?
No, not in political terms.
I don't
But
know.
it doesn't matter.
New Year's?
It doesn't matter.
What?
Forbes?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right, well, we're just gonna skip over her. Back to this purple. No, Luna, I do not agree. I do not think she looks like a grape.
I don't think she looks like a grape either. I wish it was her. I wish her coat cinched a little, a little bit lower,
Mm.
and and I don't
Yeah.
think it's cinched at all, but I think her pockets are a little too high. It could have been
Yeah.
lowered just a little bit.
Now, to be
I don't
fair,
like. I didn't like the A-line jacket in general.
I will
Yeah.
say they are leaning backwards. Their shoulders are straight, but they're leaning backwards a little because they're about to go down an incline, down the ramp onto center stage
Yes,
on Capitol Hill, and that only it only slightly changes the placement of the pockets and everything. I do agree though they could be a little bit lower, but we are looking at an image where she is leaning back, and it's a little bit different from her husband. Her husband Doug Emhoff, he's standing more straightforward, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like his shoes probably just have more grip than hers, and you know, him falling is a much less of a story than her falling or whatever. But yeah, he looks very first off, this is the best looking male fashion that we've seen so far outside of Bernie Sanders because he doesn't count.
Oh, I'm in agreement. I think his jacket fits him really well.
With the buttons,
And I think
Looks
it's hard
like a
to see
high-paying
this,
lawyer.
yeah, he's a corporate claims adjuster.
Oh yeah, he fits the bill. This is something he wore when he knows that he's about to get a lot of money. When he knows about the win.
Mike, she does not look like a crewmate.
I said she looks like the crewmate from Among Us.
Not a crewmate. Stop.
Mike, we gonna have to fight today. Me, you, and Luna. We throwing blows. But yeah, man, I like her jewelry. I like the pin. I mean, the pin is standard because I mean she's an elected official. But I think the pin is a really good way to break up all of that purple.
Did you guys see her ring when she swore in? I don't know if it was on her right hand. I don't know if it's her wedding ring. I love the ring.
I have to look. I
loved that ring.
Now I have to disagree. Not with you, but with Luna. What are you saying, Liz? What are you saying, Liz?
I was talking about her ring.
Now Luna says that it's that her husband Doug is dressed like every other man. I strongly disagree. I mean, yes, he's wearing pants, shoes, and a shirt like every other man that we've seen so far. But
it
his
is slightly
overcoat
different, but I can tell the difference.
Yeah, his overcoat is very different in that like the double set of buttons and everything. Like this looks very different from, if we can go back, you know, this looks different. Obviously, this is different from this, but this is different from this. This is
the color
very
is wider.
Yes, this is very old school politics.
Biden is a bit more above the knee.
Biden is very like Biden and Obama look very modern. His is a very long coat, just a regular one single set of buttons for Obama. But then Joe Biden, his is a little bit shorter, you know, but still that single set, very modern American politics. And then you look at his, well, and then you got Bush, old fashioned dude. But then you got this guy. This looks different. It's not only a different color. It's not like a dark navy and it's not like a black. This is like an off gray, not quite ash. It's not that light. But it's like a deep gray. He just looks different. Everybody else looks like an elected official. He looks like a former president. He looks like the president. He looks like a former president. This guy right here, though, this guy, the first thing we said was that guy looks like a lawyer. And I mean, of course, most politicians are lawyers, but he doesn't look like he was elected. He wasn't. But he looks different from the rest of the men that we've reviewed in a very meaningful way.
Is his tie purple?
I think the black.
I don't know.
It looks more black to me.
Maybe like a deep plum.
Yeah, it looks like it got a little color there.
Yeah, it looks kind of like it has
in
color or some type of pattern. It's not a black tie, but
Yeah,
I don't know what exactly it is.
Indeed, I do agree that the Obamas are more tailored than the rest of them. Like they went somewhere. I mean, everybody got their clothes made. Obviously,
I think it's because I actually don't agree with Luna on that. I think because Obama is skinnier, she thinks that.
Maybe
That's fair.
it may fit him differently.
Probably.
I think that's why
I
she
think
thinks that, but I don't know if I
very
necessarily
well
agree.
fitted, like equally as fitted as Obama. This guy's just bigger.
Yeah, I think that's what
True.
I think she's missing, like, because like Obama went for the same, like the style that's really popular now, like the skinny tailored leg. This isn't the skinny tailored leg, which is making it seem like it's not very tailored. But yeah, see, we did not agree on Michelle's. We thought that crotch was too dropped. She needed to tailor that up. that needed to be tailored up. There was too much.
I think this is definitely below the Obamas, but above the Bushes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is my favorite color.
But I really do think that the husband here was really the saving point, because this Kamala outfit is not doing anything for me.
Yeah, this is the
It's
only
not-
time
she could have done stronger.
this is the first time where we've had the man's outfit even competing with the woman's outfit, and I think it is fair to notice, it is so fair to mention that what's different about this though is that she is the elected official. He is the elected official. He is the elected official. He's the elected. Like, the person who didn't win the election is the person who is dressed more impressively. I think I'm not going to say that is always intentional, but it's not. I don't think that's an accident that the person who, you know, won elected office, who ran a campaign and then won the election and is now serving, you know, the people of America. I don't think it's any accident that their outfit is going to be less, you know, more reserved, less impressive, but just as clean.
I don't
See,
necessarily agree with that.
no,
I think
yeah.
Jill has always been like Jill Biden as a person. She's always been much more bold in what she wears.
So you're agreeing with me?
Oh wait, what did you say? Like, I don't. You said it's because she's VP is the reason why her outfit is more muted.
All right, you said Jill, but I think you mean Kamala.
No,
Jill.
I really do mean that Jill Biden's outfits in day-to-day just things are just much more bold than Kamala will ever be.
So,
Like, just because of who they are,
So-
not necessarily because of their title.
now I understand, but so you're agreeing with me. You're agreeing with the same conclusion.
Wait, what
even
would
if it's, what I'm saying is that the elected officials, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, George Bush, their outfits are less striking overall than their counterparts, than their partners who are not elected officials. Joe Biden wore the blue, Michelle Obama wore the burgundy, who also
I did not hear you
Yeah, I get
whatsoever.
what you're saying.
Yeah, Kamala
not hear
Harris,
you. I
she
was not
didn't wear. Now, Kamala Harris, she didn't wear, you know, a black or a navy suit or anything. But we're sitting here talking about what her husband wore more than what we're talking about what she wore, and she's the elected official. I'm saying there is a pattern here. We talk less about what you're wearing because your attire is less impressive, it's less bold when you are the elected official standing next to your partner in an official. What am I saying?
Capacity? I don't know.
Capacity. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yes, at the inauguration, Barack Obama was elected. His wife stole the show. At the inauguration, Joe Biden was elected. His wife stole the show compared to him. Bush was elected. His wife stole the show. Kamala Harris was elected. Her husband stole the show. You see the pattern I'm making here is that the person who was elected to public office is not the one whose outfit we're talking about the most.
True.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Interesting. I give this a solid 8 out of 10 because I really want his jacket. Also, she looks good.
I give it a. I have to average it out because she's really weighing me down.
Weighing me down?
I'd give it an 8.5.
Okay. Lo-fi Bernie Sanders? What?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
All right. That's good. Maybe she's just fat. What are you talking about, Luna? All right. Well, we're skipping.
What?
We're skipping Luna. Her opinion is not going to be recognized anymore. All right, Lady Gaga, the one we've all been looking forward to, or perhaps dreading.
Yes.
Now, this right here, the pin, that big ass pin on her chest, you can't not. Like, first off, people have been thinking Lady Gaga looks like a character from the Hunger Games from District 1
Yes.
forever.
She's literally saying, "Let the games begin."
Like, we've literally
Yes.
always said that.
hate this outfit.
We've always said that. This damn Mockingjay looking ass pin, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it is impossible for us to see anything else. I do like her outfit though. This is not what I was expecting. It is actually more reserved than I thought that she would wear.
Lady Gaga
like
has been more reserved over the past, like, I would say maybe like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, man, I agree with
Yeah.
it. After she performed
In
at the
terms
Super
of,
Bowl.
like- Yeah, ever since Super Bowl and ever since that movie, whatever that movie was. You know the
Stars
movie.
Born.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's been very more muted in terms of like in comparison to old her. I would say very muted.
Indeed, and that was Super Bowl
I'm looking
51
up.
back in 2017, and A Star Is Born. I believe that came out in 2018.
Yeah.
Stars Born came out in 2018, and also that's like the fourth version of that movie to exist. So if you see A Star Is Born came out in 2018, there are other versions. We just have to speculate which we have to clarify which year. Ashley says she liked the outfit. She says she loved the outfit. I think it's for considering who's wearing it. I like it.
I don't like it.
If Michelle Obama pulled up in this, I would
like
have had
it.
a bad day.
I think
Not doing
you
anything
can't
for
see it
me.
here, but I think the separation between the top and the bottom, I guess, is what you could call it.
The separation
It's
between
too
the
dry.
top and the bottom.
Because it's
Where
not
the
a
waist
waistline.
meets the
She's
skirt.
holding it. Yeah.
Yeah, like so it actually goes
Yeah,
more
I'm
than
gonna
that.
look
This
up the
isn't the
dress. Let me
Yeah. Maybe we
see.
need
The-
a full
the
length
pin is-
picture.
the pin is too large, of course. And then this headband she has
I didn't know
on
that was a
makes it
pin. I
look
thought that
like-
was embroidered.
Oh no, it's
Is
a
that a-
pin.
Oh my god, it's a giant brooch. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I've been trying to tell
That's
y'all for the longest
disgusting.
time.
and her headband looks like one of those t-shirt curls I keep seeing on the Instagram reels.
I feel
Ugh.
like I'm biased toward it because I'm used to like this isn't an Alexander McQueen dress, but like the silhouette where the skirt meets the waist a little lower than that is like reminds me of his style. So I'm more like leaning into it than leaning out of it. That's just me.
That's fair. It just gives me.
Yeah.
It's just I'm really assessing like what am I even looking at, you know? Also, dare I say that top of that is that like dark navy blue?
I think it's
blue?
black with a flash.
Okay, I only say that because I'm looking at her gloves.
Oh yeah, it's
In
like
the
black
card.
leather, and then I think they're both supposed to be black.
I
Yeah.
do think they're black, but seeing it like this really throws me off into having me think it's a navy blue.
Indeed.
But I mean,
The sharp
gold-
shoulders are really giving me Daenerys Targaryen vibes.
Honestly,
feel-
I was
the
thinking,
headband makes sense.
I was thinking Satil Shan, from Star Wars, but don't worry about it. I do like the sharp
it's
shoulders.
Dove. The
Or-
Dove brooch.
She's like
Gross.
she's an old fashioned Fire Nation soldier with the pointed shoulders from season 1. Don't worry about it. Leave me alone. All right, man. I one thing I haven't spoken a lot about hair since we've spoken about Amanda. I really do like her hair, and I like those whatever that is, the black strips of something, or I don't know hair, y'all. But I
Men
really do
talking
I'm
like
guessing
about
it's
hair
ribbon.
is comical.
Like
Yeah,
ribbon
the hair.
woven in.
Yeah, I really do like her hair.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. This is I don't know. I don't know. Something about it I just really don't like it, and I don't really know why.
If that brooch was just, I'm talking about 86% smaller, I would really have nothing bad to say. But I
No,
know.
but see, I also think I would have more
I
to
like the
say.
brooch.
See, but
Because
Maybe
it
because
would
I
be
like.
so bland up top otherwise.
that's true.
Yeah,
It would just be
same.
straight up. I mean, you can see that thing from across the National Mall. Let me tell you that. But you be on the Capitol building and see that thing from the White House. Anyway, what I am saying though, I really do like it. It is very contained. It is very simple. It's very straightforward. Her hair is just right. I give her a 9 with the caveat that I really wish that brooch was smaller, but I feel like that is not an option because this is Lady Gaga.
Eh,
Who TV on?
oh no, not mine.
I
don't
blame
watch it.
Liz.
Not mine.
It's always either Liz or Darielle every single time.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
give it a 10 just because it's 100% Gaga, but in a very cleaned up kind of. I feel like she's what's the word I'm looking for?
Very formal. Very
Not really
mature.
maturing. She's sort of I feel like she's entering like a golden age in her fashion taste. Like it's still very like out there, but not in a way that's like all over the place. I think it's very deliberate.
It's not as gaudy as I'm used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's less camp. That's what I'm looking for. Not as campy,
Ah.
but
I see what you're saying. All
the
right.
camp is still like exaggerated size and odd silhouette. That's still very much her.
I think we got Lady Gaga, y'all. I think we're doing it. How many of these you put on here, Nestle? Who is
Should
this?
be a few more. What am I looking at?
I don't know who this is.
0 out of 10.
Oh my!
Oh, that's the Emma.
Oh.
That's the husband Kamala's kids. The
Yep.
husband's kids.
Oh, those are her stepchildren?
Stepkids.
Yeah, stepchildren. Yeah, that's the word.
Ooh, that dress. That's something.
Look.
Oh,
All
really?
right.
Look,
Look,
dress. It's a coat.
I'm gonna have to be the odd one out here, bro. Look, man. His outfit, all right, cool. You know, he dressed like he work here. That's cool. There ain't no problem wrong with that. Her, I know y'all talking about them damn shoulders. I know it looked like leaves falling from a tree. Look, man, I know what you finna say. I like it. I think
I
it's
just
unique.
really like this outfit, actually.
It is very
I
unique
think it's fun.
with the boots and
I
that,
like this
and the
silhouette.
swang jacket. Like I've seen Jock wear something like this. I love the pattern. I love this plaid overcoat. It's like at first you like, who in the hell? But then you just take some time to look at it. Like, you know what? Bro? With her hair, with her glasses, this is her vibe. You know what I'm saying? This fits her.
It's very
I'm pretty sure
dark
she's wearing Doc
academia.
Martens.
Why do I feel like I'm nerdy?
Maybe.
Why
They both
Like,
look
it
like
was a
they're
big
headed to
gambit.
Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, but okay, so I went on the Instagram of her because I was like, this coat is very, like, who is wearing Miu Miu anymore? Like, so I was very shocked by that.
Oh, wait, this is Mew Mew?
Yeah, it's Miu Miu.
The Instagram of her
What?
as opposed to her Instagram.
So I went to her Instagram, and this fits her
Her
very
aesthetic.
well. Her aesthetic very well.
Huh.
Dang.
Yeah, man. Like Jock said, Dark Academia. She looks like she runs a very popular Tumblr account. I
Yes.
really do see this. I F's with this. It is not my style. You will not catch me in it, but you will catch me appreciating it right here on this stream. I like it. I really have nothing to say about this man next to her. Nothing at all. I really like her outfit.
I can't get how y'all like that. I'm listening.
You are a
I
child.
don't really
Don't
like the
think it.
decoration on the shoulders. If that was there and the button was different, I really like. I love big fun shoulders and like cinched waist. I think I would wear something like that if the shoulders were less whatever's going on.
Yeah, though, a little bit smaller. I love the little button on her collar thing. I think I would have liked it if maybe there was one more button. Maybe if it didn't look like that, maybe just like a plain, I don't know, cottage core looking thing. But just one more button right there in the middle. I think
If it was a
that would work.
brooch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually would not like the second button.
What you saying, Jordan?
That might be a little better.
Interesting. And Liz, you disagree.
I disagree. I don't think it needs a second button. I think I prefer. I wish we had a full lighted picture because I'm pretty sure she's wearing Doc Martens.
Please.
With this outfit.
We gotta find it.
I'm pretty sure
If not-
she's wearing Doc Martens. She's not. She's wearing some type of combat boot for sure. So I need a full lighted picture.
Hold
I
on.
don't
let me
think those are
find it.
Doc
All right,
Martens.
I'm looking at
They
it
look
right
too
now.
sleek.
Yeah, they look
I don't see shoelaces.
look a little tall. I'm trying to find
I feel like I saw somebody wearing
Cole
Doc.
and Ella.
I hope they're good.
Ella Emhoff. Let's see what she wore today. See if I can find an additional image. I mean, I'm looking at other images of her. She's really working it. I can't find a picture of her
Let's see what
shoes,
her
though.
shoes is.
I
Yeah.
I can't find another image of her shoes, but she.
How old is she?
Let's find out. She is
22
years old. She's younger than me.
She's
Damn.
at Parsons. She's at Parsons.
Parsons.
Oh,
For those who
makes
don't know,
sense.
Parsons is a design school.
Oh, she got taste. She knows what
Ah.
she's doing. She said, "I'm putting out a look today."
She said this is intentional.
Bro, this is a
Yeah.
class project. What you talking about? She got to turn this in tomorrow. Hey, I'm talking
This
about.
is her final grade.
Yeah, and if I'm looking on her Instagram right now, she seems like she is in full control of her look. I'm not gonna put her Instagram on here. It doesn't matter why, but I may link y'all
I'm gonna
to.
look why. Because what? Is it TOS? Like, what's going on?
Not really. I just
Mm.
I it's
Where'd
not.
you link it?
I'll link it right now. I'll put it in the chat. It's just I think I really do. This is not someone I look at and be like, you don't know what you put on today. No. She would tell me that.
Let me see.
Again, really, really campy,
Oh.
kind of
Oh.
hipsterish.
Yeah.
She gives me Emma Chamberlain vibes, but like a little more wild because Emma Chamberlain.
Emma Chamberlain is more. God, I hate the fact that I know what these words are. Visco girl, where it's like
Yuck. Scrunchies.
low investment but high price. Well, with this
Yes.
feels more like handmade stuff that you find at like a local Goodwill
Correct.
or that you like upcycle.
Someone's thing is
That's
popping off again.
My laptop. Sorry, that's mine. I'll turn it.
I agree
Your
with you.
laptop.
Why my art tablet won't stay plugged in.
She does.
Oh, yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. When I look
It's
at
completely unplugged.
when I look at Ella Emhoff, this woman here, I think college radio. Which I know,
yes.
which I know personally well because I spent 4 years of my life in college radio, and this is a compliment, not a criticism. She looks like so many people I met in the booth at between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. Like this is the look, this is the appearance, and I mean she seems like she's in full command of that appearance, and I appreciate it.
Remember those monthly like art galleries they would do every semester? Not every month, but like every semester. I feel like her Instagram reminds me of like whatever the grad students were coming up with every semester.
Definitely.
Which makes sense because she's a student right now.
She told me
her Instagram gives me my dad is wealthy and said I could live out my dream, and this is what it is.
And she better do it too. You better do it.
Honestly. She has commissions she does. Like,
yeah, bro.
She's like, why not?
She looks like she has a man. Wait, what's this MA account?
What?
Marketing
MA.
agent? Oh, she has a marketing agent. Interesting.
Of course she does.
That's cool. All right.
Okay,
Well,
next.
She has a website under construction.
to judge this pair, it's a shame because I legitimately no opinion on what this man is wearing. Well, actually, I kind of like the tie.
That man is. First of all, he's wearing brown shoes, so it's over with. It's a 0.
Oh,
And this man, call him
man.
out, destroy him.
I like what he has on. I just don't have any. I don't have many opinions on it. But this woman here, wow, like fantastic. If you told me she made that herself, yeah, man, I give this pair a 9 because she is a 10 and I have no comments.
What does he do? What is his name?
His name is Cole Emhoff.
Cole Emhoff.
Emhoff.
I'm on Emma Chamberlain's Instagram
Bro,
right
here
now, and I
looking
see-
to see.
He's in a movie, Dance Lady Dance.
Oh,
It's like a short movie, most likely.
Okay.
What does he do actually? Let me ask, cause he is currently.
Oh, he has a girlfriend? Okay.
What's it like to have Kamala Harris as Mamala? Oh, that's gross.
That's disgusting. That's actually
Ooh,
very
what the-
uncomfortable.
That's
Why
the
would you do
worst
that?
way you could have written that headline. All right. I wish they didn't.
He went to Colorado College.
Trying to find out how old he is.
Interesting.
But yeah, good for him. Good for them.
He looks so much younger in this photo with the mask on. Like if you had told me,
does.
if you asked me what his age was, I'd say he's 12.
Yeah, for real. Like this man looks like he's in middle school, high school. He went to Colorado College. This is 2010 to 2019. It looks like I'm looking at Colorado College.
He was in there for 9 years?
I don't think those dates are right.
Well, I mean, are y'all sure? Because Luna went to college for it's gonna be 8 years. So
I mean, I'm sure I'd like to think that he
He's either just doing undergrad, like if he did do it, like is he in law school? Like
are we sure? Because
Yes.
I mean, Luna Baduda went to the same university, not for 8 years straight, but I mean, if you said she went from, X year to X year, that'd be a huge gap there. So I mean, like that'd be a lot of years. I don't think it's unusual for people to be in college for a very long time.
9 years that's not a long time. That's just
Not if you went twice.
9 years is 9 years is still, I don't know,
I
still
don't
kind
think
of a
that's
lot.
right.
Okay, so I'm
I don't
seeing
think
right
it's
here
right either.
it's 2013 to 2017. I believe that's when he was an undergrad. The
Correct.
photo is from 2010 to 2019. I'm just saying, if you're in college, if you're in the same school for 9 years, that may seem
That
like
would
a lot for
imply that
undergrad.
he did, if he did a master's I doubt he did anything more than a master's program, which is why I think 8 years is a lot, because it would be 6 at max, 7, maybe 7,
I,
9.
well, I mean, but there are a
He
lot
did
of
an additional 4 years.
but there are a lot of a lot of times people you can without a doctorate. I mean, without pursuing a doctorate, there are a lot of programs that can be between 2 and 5 years, depending on what it is. And when he is the stepson of the now vice president of the United States, I can imagine there might be some gaps in there. He may have taken a couple gap years in there as well. So like I'm just saying, 2010 to 2019 for this person. At no point does that seem like unusual considering the way people go to college as adults, especially if you're not a full-time student. Oh, hi, Darsta.
Still think
He's just gonna
I
be-
think those numbers are off, but
It's
he's
26.
26.
We know that he was there from 2013 to 2017.
I don't care anymore. I don't really care about his education, to be honest.
13 to
I
17.
just wanted to make that
4
moment. And he's 26 now.
Okay,
That's a
good.
grown man.
All right. So next outfits. Are these the Bidens?
Yes. If they're the kids, yes.
Now, if it's okay, this white suit, this, I don't know what color that is, and the pink suit. I like these
Peach?
suits.
No.
Maybe it's like a little brownish peach, but I like the trio. I think them together, these three women, I think them together are greater than the sum of their parts. Them standing next to each other in these outfits with the matching gloves and masks, I think is extremely cool. I really do like this trio here.
I agree in that them together look better than them individually. I think the only one that I like immediately looking at this picture is the tan one, just because of how it fits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not really pictures of like full
That's
bodies.
actually
I'm
pretty
sure.
good. I like that.
I'm sure they were like, I don't care that much about to get full bodies. Let me see if I can find some though.
Now, are these the kids or are these the
Mm.
grandchildren?
You know how old Biden is?
Yeah, Biden, damn near 80.
Like, even his kids are old.
Well, his kids are like in their
Hunter Biden is an old man.
and Ashley,
That's what I'm saying.
but his daughter Ashley isn't even 40 yet. So like these, like, to be honest, with the way these images look from these angles, you really do have to ask if are these grandchildren or are these like direct children.
Oh, these are great.
Okay, let me see.
Interesting.
So let me see if I can
Yeah,
look up
one's-
some quick information.
Naomi.
I see a Natalie, a Naomi, a Maisie Biden, I believe.
Nazy?
Macy.
Maisie, okay. I thought we were trying to do 3 N's and just.
Why do I
really
kind of
just-
like the name Finnegan?
Yeah, Finnegan Biden.
I
That's
don't
a woman. Yeah, Naomi's
I
younger
kind
sister.
of like it. Oh, it's
Uh,
a girl too? I kind of like that name a lot, actually.
And so, yeah, so there are 4 children, I believe, 4 girls, 4 daughters. Maisie is the youngest of Hunter and Kathleen's daughters. And then you have Natalie Biden, who's 16 years old. She's the elder child of the late Beau Biden. And then you have Hunter Biden. Robert Hunter Biden is the youngest of Beau and Haley. I'll gonna look at the family tree real quick. Hold on.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because remember, I don't believe this is Joe Biden's first wife either. He's had another wife
No,
beforehand.
he's had another wife.
Yeah,
Mm.
and so I don't think a lot of people realize this is not his first wife, and I don't think it's his first children either. So Joe Biden, let me see, Gene Finnegan. Oh shit, this about to be a video that's about to play. Let me get this out of here. Vice President Joe Biden's family tree. Other wife, other children. Can I get a JPEG, please? All right, here we go. All right, so damn, where the hell is Joe? This long ass tree. Damn. All right. 1833. I ain't trying to go back that far. All right. All right, Joseph R. Biden Sr. I'm looking for Joe. Are you serious? So I'm looking up Joe Biden's family tree, and it ends with Joe Biden. I'm looking for the children. It started. The thing starts with Patrick Finnegan of. I can't read that word. He's Irish. He's also Catholic. But it says married 14th December.
A name like Finnegan, of course, we already knew that.
Oh, absolutely. But him being Irish is, influential as to why he is himself Catholic. All right. So Joe is currently married to Jill, with whom they have Ashley Biden, born 1981. She is married to Howard Crean, who was also born in 81. But his ex-wife, who I believe died in 1972.
With their firstborn.
Yes, their children are Beau Biden, who died in 2015, and his children are Natalie and Robert III. Another of Joe Biden's sons is Hunter Biden, that everybody's been talking about throughout the election cycle. His wife is Kathleen, and their children are Naomi, Finnegan, and Maisie. And I believe those are the women we're looking at right now. He has another child, Naomi, but she died in 1972. Was that the car crash that he was talking about?
Yeah, so he lost his first wife and his first son in a car crash, and then lost Beau to cancer. So, yeah.
His first son.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember.
Like it was a baby. He was a baby.
Okay, because I don't see him in the family tree. I know Naomi died in 72. Yeah. Beau, I remember, died in 2015 during while he was vice president, actually. I graduated.
I'm trying to figure out whether or not why he had so much bad luck, because that's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot
for one person.
It is. Though we have, a lot of people experience a lot of things like this, unfortunately, especially after 2020. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And now he's president. So, good for him. Anyway, the women that we're looking at, I think I can confidently say this is Naomi, Finnegan, and Maisie, the children of Hunter and Kathleen Biden. So let me just see, because those three are sisters. They're born in 93, 2000, and 2001. All right, let me see.
Their baby.
Naomi Biden. All right.
Yes.
It's very difficult to find a picture of them all together from today. I found one image, and it's the exact same image that Nestle put up here. Is from Teen Vogue. But I believe this is it. Yeah. Okay, including granddaughters Naomi, Finnegan, Maisie, and Natalie stole the show at the inauguration. Who is Natalie? Which one is Natalie? Oh, here's another image if y'all want to look at it. No, I don't want to sign up. All right, here we go. All right, here's an image on Twitter. All right, so here's another angle. It's not necessarily a better picture, but it is a second angle, and maybe that helps.
These photographers does not do their job.
I think the photographers did an amazing job, but this is from a live feed. Somebody just screenshotted this during a broadcast.
Oh.
Also, a lot of the pictures, they paid thousands and thousands of dollars for these photographers, and they're all getting paid well because they all took incredible shots. I don't understand why anybody expects to see those photos for free on the internet when these people are about to make a lot of money from this.
That's fair. Were the suits all by the same designer? Because they don't.
It says Haim or Ham. Is that how's that pronounced? I almost said Ham, but I ain't even trying to be like that. Here we go. The Biden granddaughters are giving major fashion moment. Let's see. I believe it's Ham.
Oh no, that's a band. That's a band.
The ice cream.
That's a band. Ham is a band.
Oh, okay.
Not a designer.
Not a designer.
Yes, not a designer.
All right. Well, I think we can see the fit. I think it fits pretty standard between these two, and hers looks a little more loose on her. I don't know which is which. I'm not even gonna speculate.
They're definitely two different coats because they're three different
coats. I think they're three different.
Yeah, the pink for sure is different. Like,
oh yeah,
that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But like the two in the back are different coats. because even like the colors are different. The color, like the white color is thicker than the peach color.
Certainly, certainly.
Like those are two separate coats.
The sleeves on
The white is bigger too. Yeah.
What's
the
called?
sleeves on. Oh my god.
Go ahead. I know.
Wait,
I know the color. I would
Sorry.
call that.
I was waiting for pauses.
Go ahead. I will say. I think I have a name for this color. I think I would call it sea salt caramel.
What? Why just not just caramel?
It's
Why
a
sea
particular
salt?
because caramel I think is a little darker, a little warmer. Sea salt caramel, there's more. It's to infer that it's a particular type of caramel. And sea salt caramel, the way that it's made in particular, it's often a little lighter. It's a softer texture.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that.
Okay.
I think they're just different types of caramel.
All right. You know what?
And
I'm gonna
sea
allow
salt
you. To
caramel has more salt. That's really it.
Sea salt caramel does not have more salt. It just has a particular type of salt.
No, sea salt caramel has more salt
It just has.
in general.
Well, it's made with the same
Like-
amount of salt plus the salt on top though. So I guess if you add the salt on top,
No,
then yeah.
you have to infuse salt into the actual caramel too.
Say that word again.
You have to add salt to the actual caramel too.
So
Like, you can make
say the word again. That S word.
okay. As someone who has made caramel a multitude of times,
Uh-huh.
you can make caramel without any salt in general. But of course, like when you're cooking any sweet thing, it's good to add salt to bring out the flavor more.
Yeah.
But sea salt caramel literally just it has more salt on the inside, and you can top it more with a flaky salt on the outside. But it does have more salt.
Yeah, but what's the
I
S word again?
don't want to do salt.
I like the way you say salt.
Okie dokie.
Now, if you look here on my stream, this is the exact color that I'm thinking of right here.
Oh, I'm not saying salt, right?
No, you're saying it
Yeah.
right. I like the way you say it. This is not a criticism. I like the way you say salt.
Salt?
Bruh,
Salt.
Mike
Oh,
said
man.
salt.
Is that how I'm saying it? Can I know this?
But yeah, if you look on my stream here, Liz, this is like the color that I'm thinking of when I see her suit.
Oh, that's what I'm
That
saying.
makes
Like
me
you
want
can
caramel now.
have light colored caramel and dark colored. Like the salt does not have a difference in terms of color. Trying to make sure that.
So you're saying the only
I have
difference
this
between
very same debate when I'm looking.
caramel
For
and sea
makeup
salt
foundation.
caramel is that sea salt caramel has more salt and that salt is sea salt.
Yes, but yes, they use sea salt. But honestly, I don't think sea salt is the best salt. I think pink Himalayan salt tastes better on sea salt caramel.
I'm not even going to begin to offer an opinion on that, but I will take your word for it.
Yeah. Both, but yeah, sea salt caramel is made with sea salt. Yes.
That's cool.
This reminds me of when I'm trying to color swatch my foundation and I can't tell if I'm like a honey or a warm honey and I can't tell the difference, so I just buy both.
Oof, that's how they get you.
Oh, buy both. Oh no.
I mean, not always, but like if it's ordering online, I'm like, oh Lord, which one is it?
Can't take the risk, man.
True.
All right, y'all. I will say though, I really do like this trio. I like this collection of outfits. I give this high marks. I would say an 8 because individually they're not. I mean, they're very clean by themselves, but it's something about the three of them together. I think is pretty remarkable. I like this, y'all.
I like the tan suit the best for sure. I think the white suit definitely gives me kind of like asylum orderly kind of vibes. You know how like you see, but yeah, I say as a group I'd give them an 8 because they do look very clean together.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd give like the tan suit a 9 because it's my favorite.
I agree with that entirely. Also, I like her gloves the most. The gloves are clearly matching her outfit, but that color is so striking in comparison to the actual tonality of her clothing. The white looks like the white, the pink looks like the pink, but this looks very different, but also the same. I really do like that. I agree with you, Jock. All right, next. How many of these do we have, y'all? Oh, I think this is it. This is the last one? Yeah, all right. Wow, we did it, y'all.